Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're listening to this on Thursday, January 21st, do not fear, this is not the full Cleopatrick episode. I just kind of wanted to sneakily put this up here before the episode comes out tomorrow on the 22nd. We talked to Cleo for like an hour and a half, and I like to try to keep the episodes under an hour, and then if anything's good, cut it out and make it its own clip. So the fan questions, we talked for like almost a half an hour, so I thought, let's make that its own dedicated kind of episode, teaser for the episode. And actually this part was near the end of the episode, so we were all loose, we were all joking around. This is probably one of the funnier parts of the entire episode, and I just didn't want anybody to listen to the episode tomorrow and then think I just didn't ask fan questions. So that's all this is. Please consider subscribing. Come back tomorrow for the full episode with Luke and Ian. It's one of my favorite episodes for sure. But anyway, here are the fan questions.
Yo, check this out.
Caleb, I love you with all my heart, but you are not Italian.
These guys put a pot-smoking Ottawa band on the litter, or test.
Best podcast ever.
So before I get to these fan questions, I just want to say something really quick. There has been 2 instances now with doing this podcast where I felt just a tiny little bit of what fame might feel like. The first one was a couple months ago. Craig and I had a fucking TikTok pop off for some reason.
Yeah.
And that was stupid, but it felt cool. I opened my TikTok and my fucking notifications were like maxed out. And I was like, well, that's cool. The second was you guys putting our fucking question thing in your story yesterday. I got an overwhelming amount of questions.
Yeah, we got like 60 questions.
like
We had like 30 followers.
Yeah, which is amazing. Hopefully, if you're listening to this and you followed us, stick around because we're cool guys. But anyway, so I had to like narrow.
Lost Arts. There, that's my choice.
Oh, dude,
Nice.
fuck yeah.
Wow, what a good choice.
I'm definitely gonna isolate that and just
Does that make me a bonehead doing that on
No,
your podcast?
not at all.
It just makes the
Like-
vibe good.
by saying my band name. No, that's fucking cool. I'm gonna
What a bro.
remove the part of you saying a bonehead and somehow edit it to be like they're the greatest.
Does
band.
that make me an awesome guy?
So I kind of had to like condense a lot of these questions. Now, thankfully, a majority of them were about the new album.
Yeah.
So
I knew it.
So I kind of have it. I have it down to this.
There's no release date.
Okay, well, perfect. Okay, I'm still gonna ask it the way I wrote it, but you can. There's
Sorry,
no
I'm
release
sorry.
date.
Yeah, cool.
Basically, it narrowed down to when, any more singles, and I think how many songs were the gist of the new album questions.
And you can say no to all of these and piss everyone off if you want.
As far as singles, I think we kind of said earlier that COVID's deeming us a bit, making it a little hard to get things out as fast as we want.
Yeah.
But there's going to be a lot of new music this year.
Amazing. Are you thinking you're gonna go the
like-
route? Sorry to cut you off, but like the
No.
boys route where you like do it kind of one at a time.
Yeah, pretty much. Like there's definitely some songs that we want to save for the context of the album
Right.
for when people listen through. But yeah, we have a lot of singles picked out, and like we're gonna try and get one out as soon as possible. Hopefully within the next. I'm not gonna say anything. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. That's a good call.
Yeah.
You don't put a roof over your head just yet.
Yeah.
We have
Within the next.
We have a no stay tuned post policy on We Should Change.
Yeah. We do not do stay tuned posts.
Even though we generally will break the rule, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey guys, like we're still around. So, like, stay tuned.
Stay tuned post. I'm so fucking over those.
Yo, check this out. Our band in high school, we were called the Two Nomadics, and after every single post, we would say "Stay tuned."
Oh my god, dude! Holy shit, that's crazy.
Dude, that's amazing.
That's like the one thing that's not allowed on this fucking show.
It's so fucking
Wow. Oh my god. Well, sorry, bros.
Oh my
When you play to no one?
Yeah, literally telling my mom to stay tuned.
Yeah. And she's like, "Of course, honey. I showed
I'm
Julie
tuned."
at work," and you're like, "Cool, dude."
Cool. Is she
My
staying
mom's
tuned?
in.
Oh man. Okay, this is the only other one on the new album, and I don't even know if you want to answer it, but it was from Alex, and he wanted to know what each of your favorite songs off the new album were. Just say a track number. I think that'd be funny. Track 2.
Let's fuck with them a little bit.
I'll drop a title right now.
Okay, cool.
My favorite song off the new album is called 2008.
Ooh,
What a good year.
What a good year.
That's exactly what it's about.
Nice.
Yeah,
How,
fuck
how
yeah.
old were you in 2008?
I was in grade 5, so I would have been. Actually, I don't know. Maybe what is that? Like 10 or 11?
11.
Fuck, I'm old.
Yeah.
Wait, are you guys 97s?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, you guys are younger than us. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I'm
Not by
90
much though. Not
I'm
by
95.
I'm a 96, and Craig's just barely. A
Very
95.
end of 95. Yeah.
Respect.
Dude, that's cool. Maybe it's because Ready the Prince was like is old as fuck, you know. But I thought but, like, Steve's like he's a year younger than my brother, so he's probably like 28 or something. I think he's 28. So I think I just assumed you guys were older. Okay, 2 questions about Good Grief. One's about the music video. From
Wait, we got to hear Ian's favorite song.
Oh shit, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, man. Thank you. I, you know what? Thank you. Wow. I started to cry. That's why.
Into
He's
the
texting me,
scout potatoes?
He's like, yo,
Hey, can you say something? Can you say something to the guys? No. Mine would probably be a track called. I had an answer for sure the whole time, and then I just second guessed it when I was about
How
to say
can you
it.
tease us like this?
I don't know. I'm a weirdo, guys. By the way, I would say my favorite track is a song called "Pepper's Ghost."
let's go.
Is that a real song title?
Yes,
That's
sir.
awesome. Cool.
Is it about spicy
man.
food?
Is it about spicy food?
Hell yeah.
Understood.
No.
It's just us trying to get on Hot Ones.
Yeah, we've tried. We actually ate whole jalapenos on the show one time,
Okay,
and I handled it way better than Caleb.
Okay, that's not true.
I did, 100%.
I also make- I
he
make my own
edited
hot
the video.
sauce. I
Okay,
make my
hang
own
on.
hot sauce.
He edited the video to make it look like he. You know what? It's not important. We'll carry on.
You guys need to settle something.
Yeah,
right? Like
we
we
do.
can.
We got to
can
do it in
talk.
front of you to assert dominance.
Hey, can you guys settle this for us real quick? Dude,
Why didn't that go TikTok famous?
I didn't think I put it on TikTok.
What the fuck, dude? Put it on right now. Okay. Anyway, we'll continue
that would
with the
actually be
show.
a good segment for a podcast. Like settle our disputes. I think that's a segment, guys. I
Yeah,
think
what,
you should,
yeah,
like,
we're gonna
make
call
that
you
a
guys
thing.
once a month. It's gonna be a 10-minute segment where you just,
Talking about which one was a bitch.
Yeah.
Cleo,
Here,
Yeah,
Cleo
sick.
settles disputes.
dude, that
We'll
would
be
be
the jury.
awesome. Craig and I are just gonna start making shit up, and then we'll
Yeah.
just hate each other.
Yeah,
Bro.
we're gonna bottom of the barrel. Who wins in a fist fight? All right.
Okay. Yeah.
We
Okay.
got a little fucking weird there.
Okay, so this one is from Dren Alco. How many takes did the music video take you guys? Because it's a one
That's a
take
good
video,
question.
right? But did you do it a bunch of
Yeah.
times?
I think I could actually probably pull it up, but I think like 7.
That's the number I had in my head.
7.
Yeah,
All right. Cool.
and I
Good
think
number.
I think the take we used would have been like 4 or 5. Like it. I definitely I remember thinking that the last one was the take, and I was like, "That's it, we got it." And then it ended up not being the take for sure.
It definitely wasn't
yes.
that take.
Yeah, but 7. That was I'd say 7.
Nice. 7 it is then.
Man, my neck was so sore the next day.
Yeah, a lot of headbanging, eh?
It was nuts.
Yeah, Dan threw up. I think twice actually.
Oh, Dan, no.
Poor guy.
Yeah, it was brutal. Like everybody was. I was the lucky one. I was just chilling, man. Honestly,
Yeah.
it was.
Look at these fools. Okay, Cybrin, I don't know how to read. He asked what the pool frog's name is.
Oh, good question.
No answer though.
For some reason, I was just gonna say Ringo, but I
That's a
didn't
good
find
name.
him, so I don't know why. It just came to me.
I like Ringo. Let's give it to him. Hey, I found a snapping. Okay, I went on a walk earlier in quarantine, like late March, and I found a snapping turtle, like a baby snapping turtle, on the ground in the middle of the road. And I brought it home, and I don't know why I'm telling this story. I think I was just excited to tell you the name of this snapping turtle. My little
Okay.
brother named it Skirb, SKRB, no vowels. Skirb.
No vowels. Scurb. Cool. I
So
like that
funny.
name.
That might be the name of the episode. Cleopatrick, Scurb.
No vowels allowed. No vowel zone.
Just a random anecdote. But,
No, I love it.
Naming reptiles made me think of that.
Yeah. I domesticated this turtle, and it was sick.
I actually called like a hotline to figure out what to do with it because I just thought like it's gonna get eaten by a bird or something if it's in the middle of the road. And then the lady on the other end was just like, just put it outside.
Just put it back.
So we took it into the forest behind my house, into like a little brook, put him there, and we played that song. I think it's from Brother Bear, like. Sometimes I'm on my way. We were like, see you later, Scurv.
That would be like
guys
one of
are
the most
hilarious,
anticlimactic, like, and now you're free, because then he just like takes fucking forever to leave.
Dude, actually, for the entire time that he was in my possession, he never moved. But he was alive, but he never moved.
Yeah.
He just had this look on his face.
How fast did he fucking skirt out of there?
I bet he's still there.
Yeah, he's just. I thought I found a home.
He's straight vibing over there.
Nobody loves me. Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'll park myself here. This is good.
Okay, we have a two-parter from Cherry Cheetah. We know her, we love her. The first one is, what have you guys been reading? You guys readers?
Yeah. Cherry actually sent me a book,
Ooh,
Bob Dylan Tarantula, and I've been reading that.
nice.
Bob Dylan, I'm interested. Give me a synopsis.
Oh, I'm early in it. I can't quite do it.
Okay.
I haven't actually opened it
That's
yet,
fine. yeah.
I wouldn't do it justice.
Okay, that's fair. I'll do a Google search. What about you, Ian?
I've been reading, well, I kind of stopped reading it a few weeks ago, but this book called Think Like a Monk.
Oh, yeah.
Which is like, sounds kind of like funny, just the title, but it's pretty dope, man. It just talks about different keys to living a happy life and whatnot. And it's kind of like a textbook almost. It's pretty dope, man. I felt so inspired when I was reading it, and then I just stopped. So
You started living your life. You know what I mean?
I should start. Yeah, actually, I did apply quite a few things, even though like just within like the first like quarter of the book, and it's cool. I like being able to read something and apply that to my life and try to at least think that I learned something. So that's my book.
You and I read books the exact same way, I think. It sounds like you get excited about the book and then you stop reading it.
Dude, I have so many books that I'm reading tentatively, just like I'm about to read them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, same here.
They're starting to pile up,
Yes.
so that's embarrassing.
Yeah, I read the same way you guys do, so I'm currently reading 27 different books.
Yeah.
This guy's a genius.
Yeah. I'm like Dr. Manhattan, reading them all at the same time.
It was funny. Cherry asked the same question when Jig was on, and he was like, "I don't read much, but I'm gonna start reading this book about like the brain and how it like, you know, you can like remap your brain,
Fucking astral projection and shit." And we were like,
"Pardon?"
dude, you're a fucking super genius. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Higher consciousness and shit. And we were just like, that's not light reading.
Yeah. I've never read a
Man,
book before, but I'm gonna do this one.
We spent so much time with those guys this summer, and it completely changed who I am as a person.
Yeah,
I
I
have such
believe
an
it.
open mind now, and like I just think about the world differently. And it's not even just them; it's their dad too. Their dad is the coolest guy.
Is he
So cool.
big hippie guy?
Yeah.
I guess that's how we describe it. But
Yeah.
it's more than that.
Dude, that's sick. We're gonna have to go down.
I'm like nervous
lesson
to be
learner,
there now.
lesson teacher. He is the amalgamation of life's lessons, and he's absorbing and he's spreading. Rob is the ultimate preacher, teacher.
I'm intimidated.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel him coming through.
Sorry, that I didn't mean to rhyme that many times.
My
That was
palms
kinda
are getting
weird.
sweaty. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, the second part of Cherry's question was, other than your own album, what album releases are you excited for this year?
Oh, I'm trying to think of like artists that have told me they're putting out an album.
I know, that's what I was thinking about too, is like they don't always give you like that much advance notice, right?
Yeah, but like there's definitely artists that I've been thinking about a lot, like imagining that in their time in quarantine they've been crafting the most incredible music, like Radiohead and Tom York. I've been going deep with Tom York. So I'd love to hear something from him. One of my favorite songwriters is Julia Jacklin, and I feel like she's put out a couple singles through quarantine and they've been incredible. So I'd love to hear an album from her. But I don't know. I mean, that's all speculation. Who knows if they're even making music anymore?
Right.
They are.
They're definitely making music.
That's my conscience.
yeah.
Luke, they are. The only one I can think of that I know is I know that Dead Poet Society album's coming out like next month.
True.
Yeah, that'll be sick.
That's gonna be sick.
I'm praying that Theo Katzman puts out another album this year, but who knows? Wolfpack definitely will. I think they do an album every year. So we'll hope
That's
for
crazy.
some new funk music.
are-
Fuck yeah.
Those guys are monsters, man. That's crazy. I didn't even know they put music out that often. That's
And we know
insane.
like King Gizzard will put out like 25 albums this
Yeah,
year. So
definitely.
Okay, only a couple more, and then we can wrap it up. This one I thought was interesting. 2 people asked this question: what the inspiration for Chromeo was.
Oh, right on.
Deep dive.
Yeah, that's a song about. It's like sort of a hyperbolization of how I felt about like some male role models through like growing up. It's like Chromeo is supposed to be like this character that's like the ultimate form of like every guy I've ever looked up to, and not all of them are great. Most of them maybe aren't the best people, but yeah, it was just kind of like almost like a comedic way of singing about being really not that confident in yourself and just looking to other people and glorifying them, like I don't know, wanting to take on parts of their personality, being willing to like forfeit whoever you might be just to get closer to what you think this person is.
Fuck yeah. Cool. I love that first EP, man. I actually, it was funny. Earlier you were talking about how you were late to the streaming game. And I think I was too, because you guys actually kind of changed that for me. Because the reason I got Spotify when I came to London was because there was all these new bands I wanted to listen to, and I couldn't like pirate their shit. So it's like, I should get streaming because then I can listen to it. And then when actually our buddy Riley from Basic White told me about you guys, and I went on your page, and this was after Hometown had come out and everything, and I was like, oh, like they have a bunch of singles, but they only have this one EP, so like I'm fucking cool music guy, I'm just gonna listen to the EP. And I listened to that for like a month straight and didn't listen to the other stuff. I think you had like 4 of the singles off of The Boys released, and it was like all I listened to was that first EP for like a month or something. And then I finally listened to Hometown, and I was like, oh, I'm missing out on all these other songs. And then after that I stopped being so like high strung about just listening to like albums and stuff. But yeah, I don't know, I just wanted to note that I fucking love that first EP.
So you know that I love you guys.
And if there's any CDs around, I would love one.
We never made CDs of that one, but
Okay, I'll
that's
make my own.
definitely something we're hoping to do. Like now that we have a team around us and stuff, like
I was
we're
just
gonna-
about to say the complete opposite. I was like, I'm glad that people are not going to make CDs anymore. It's fucking,
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, fuck.
Yeah,
It's like, it's such a pain in the ass to get them made. And then, like, you wind up with like a million CDs sitting around for a million years. But
yeah, for sure. I don't know
if you
we'd
guys make a
CDs.
CD, I'll buy one.
Yeah.
I think we'd make what I think would be cool is like an ace, like a 12-inch record with like
Yeah.
one side's the one EP and the other side's the other. That's kind of like what we have in mind.
Yeah, like minimum R&B, like Nil style.
Is that what they did?
Yeah, they compiled all of their old singles into a full album.
Right.
After
Oh, yeah,
their
yeah,
first
okay,
album
yeah.
came out.
I've heard
And
that.
that's actually my roommate's favorite Dirty Nil album. I was like, that's actually all singles, motherfucker.
Did you know?
Get learned.
Yeah. Okay, I got 2 more fan questions and then just one more of my own. Rig rundown. Would you guys ever do a rig rundown? Even like just of your own, on your own accord? I don't remember who asked that question. I'm sorry, I didn't write it down.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I think we have a cool setup, don't we, Ian?
I think we have a very cool setup.
Every two-piece does.
People would probably want to hear about it. I don't know if I'd want to do a legit one though. The Premier Guitar people kind of weird me out.
Yeah, that gray-haired guy, he's a weirdo. He's always like, yeah, right on, man. Yeah.
There's not a single
He's like
one
a
of those
fucking
that isn't-
weatherman.
Yeah. So what's this? You got this is a guitar here? And you're like,
It's like, aren't you like
yes.
60? You should
This
buy
is-
not fucking Chuck Taylors.
I'll do a Premier Guitar one when I have a tech that'll do it for me. You ever see those ones where the band, like the guy from the band's not even there?
Yeah, like, dude, AC/DC's tech is fucking sick. He's like, yeah,
It's 'cause-
Angus blows up an amp like every fucking 4 minutes, so I just fix amps all day.
Yeah.
Cool, right on.
Angus definitely has no idea what his rig is anymore.
No, he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, he
Plugs
just
in.
goes out and has fun. He's been doing that for 100 years now.
Yeah.
Let's see how many fucking amps I can blow up tonight. All right, yeah.
Oh man. And then Ben asked this one. Not a lot of people like answering this question. But the name. How did you come up with the name? Is there a cool story? You can totally tell me to
You can
fuck
say
off with
fuck
this question
that, yeah.
because
That's totally fine.
I don't answer it either.
Brainstorming session, man. Sorry, I tried to say that cool. Yeah, Luke just pretty much said it, and yeah, it was like at a time where we were combining a lot of words, like just in for fun, I guess, like, or switching the letters, like Gook Laruntz would be Luke, or just like, I can't even think of an actual example, but yeah, I think that's kind of where that maybe stemmed from. And yeah, it just kind of popped out of Luke. Yeah.
Nice.
I'd probably change it now if we could.
Really?
Do it. Just
Yeah,
do
but,
it and say
but then
nothing.
also I remind myself that, like, I don't think there's such thing as a good band name. We used to play a
No,
game
not really.
in the van on tour called, like, What's the Worst Band Name? And we would all just kind of sit in silence, and then every now and then someone would just blurt out a band name. We'd all laugh at it. There's some really bad ones. And yeah, I think ours can be considered bad. But then most of the time, like, I think you just have to, like, you have to say the band name enough that it doesn't really feel like a word that means that what it means. It kind of just feels like a noise you make to describe a band. And then,
Yeah.
then I'm over it. Like, if I just think like Cleopatrick, then whatever. But if I think Cleopatrick, then I'm like, what the fuck?
You just got to say it
What does that
70
mean?
times until it doesn't mean anything anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, when I was in Fanshawe for music, that's where Lost Arts started, and one of our profs was Mike Roth, who used to do A&R for Sony, and his big claim to fame is that he signed Our Lady Peace. And cool guy. I liked Mike. He was very supportive of us, but he fucking hated our name. And like every class, he would like just in front of the class be like, "Do you guys change your name yet?" Or like he would use it as like an example as a bad name. And like
That's lame. That's lame.
we literally had a class where he was like, I was like, "What do you want me to change it to, Mike?" I was like, "I don't even think it's that bad of a name." And he literally was like, do people like this name? And we just like went around the class, and people were like, "I actually dig it. This is what it means to me." And it was hilarious. Like all these people were coming to our aid, but it was really funny. And I never changed the name, and that's what motivates me every single
That's
day.
good, man.
Nice.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a good
out
story.
of spite now.
Yeah. But I gotta say, like, I do love Mike. He was very good to us, but it was just hilarious that he hated our name that much.
Yeah, he was out for blood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, one of the biggest bands in the world is called Arctic Monkeys.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like, what the fuck? That
No
sucks.
doubt. Well, there's some
But they're
good
the
ones
best
that like
band.
come out of like just the fact that they sound so fucked. Like Father John Misty said he chose his name just because it looked so fucking ridiculous on a marquee.
Yeah.
You know, he was like, "Yeah, it looks like a Scientologist puppet show up on the marquee, and it makes me laugh." You know,
Yeah.
I would like to think that's what Arctic Monkeys were thinking at the same time.
Yeah, I remember I've heard an interview where they like told the story of it, and I think they took it from like a dude's poem or something, and everyone hated the band name, but then they met the dude that wrote that poem, and he liked it, and they were like, "All right, fuck it, we're keeping it."
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got the green light.
No.
Yeah. And I mean, like, after you're big, it doesn't really matter because it is what it is. But
Coldplay.
yeah, right on. Yeah.
That one's
Come
actually
on.
kind of dope. Actually, it's kind of icy.
I actually really like Coldplay. Yeah, I like the story behind Lost Arts is no good. So now I'll pitch to like Nick or Drake, and then they just tell these like ridiculously fake stories about the name now. And it's like, we did an interview one time where like the guys were like kind of awkward, and Drake just went on this 5-minute diatribe about how he like called them to a forest with their paintings, and then I just fucking like hucked their arts into like the abyss, and I was like losing my mind laughing, and these guys were just like straight faced the whole time. I was like, do they not know like what we're doing or like what's going on?
Yeah, so so if you guys were to come up with a fake lore for your name, what would it be? What's the fake name, the fake origin
Ooh, yeah,
story?
just off the dome.
Oh, whoa.
Well,
This is all you, Ian.
This is what I've been waiting
He's got
for.
that Tolkien brain.
Yeah.
Give it a
Well,
20-second time clock and go.
I'm actually, it's that all being said, I'm having a ridiculously hard time thinking of anything. Well, it actually stems from my great great uncle Patrick, Fitzpatrick. Sorry, I called him Patrick. And I don't know. Yeah, I have nothing. I'm sorry.
Keep going. No, keep going. It was getting
Well,
good.
yeah, Fitzpatrick. He invented the bass guitar, actually. Which
Holy shit.
hold on to your boots. I know we don't own a bass guitar in the band, but
Right. Yeah.
it'll come around.
Which is why it's ironic.
Anyways, Fitz O'Patrick. He was he was my, I don't even remember what he was to me. My great great uncle.
Yeah,
Didn't that have
that's
something to
right.
do with the family crest?
Oh yeah, the family crest. That's actually it's at my front door. So he invented the bass, which he initially called Fraser.
Okay.
Which is my last name.
Right.
And since Patrick got outlawed in the year 1600, he had to change his last name for the sake of his family. So instead of the bass, he dropped the bass. He pretended like he didn't invent it, and then he used the name Fraser, which was bass. You know how we know it as bass. It was called a Fraser, and he sacrificed his lifelong's work to save his family, and he called the family Fraser, and you know that story has been passed down for generations, and I just thought it was my duty to bring the bass back into my family. So you know, me and Luke, we made this band, and I honored it, you know, Fitzpatrick, and then you know Cleo is part of that too for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay.
It's my favorite store in the Peterborough Mall.
It's Luke's favorite store in the Peter. Yes. Oh, thank you. I forgot, man. Honestly, I'm just a little foggy when I think about Fitz, my great great uncle. I'm gonna stop now. But
That's great.
no,
Yeah.
that's
No, it
perfect.
all
That's
makes
very good.
sense now. It all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great. I'm gonna give her a
That
applause
is
for sure.
amazing.
I think I said 47 times. And
Yeah, I'll do a super edit of it. I just I want to thank you so much for feeling open enough with us to share that story.
hey,
No,
like
that was beautiful.
Yeah, it really was.
You guys are something else, man. You guys really opened me up
Big
this
ol'
episode.
Fuck you from me.
Oh man.